Very tough. We have a really tough team. I'm really proud of how we've came and finished every game. Coach Dawson was talking to us in the beginning about how we need to start finishing games. A couple of weeks we didn't necessarily finish, and I'm proud about my team and what we accomplished. Just the defense staying together and the offense doing their thing, I think was really good. Just playing as a team as a whole is really good for us. It's been good. Coach Dawson welcomed us in, and we welcomed him in, and it was really smooth. Just the process of change, and we're really happy with the new players that we have. They've helped us a lot this season, and we're really happy with the new change that's brought. I think we work really well together. Defense gets scored on, the offense goes down and scores again, puts us right back in the game. Vice versa, offense might get stopped, and then defense will go down and get another stop. I think it works really well for us. There's times where you can point fingers and blame each other, but I think we do a really great job of just staying connected and as a team. I think we've grown just so much as a team, just friendship-wise, just all around, just as a team, just growing together, and we've become more connected. I would say definitely getting to know each other better has been a big process for us, and it's been really good for us. Yeah, I think we've done a really good job. At first, it was all new. So Stacy coming in, played offense mainly last year, coming into defense. It was a big challenge for him, but he did a great job just doing what he does, great athlete. And then Caleb coming in, learning as soon as he got here, our defense, and just doing a great job. I think our DBs have done a great job of communicating with each other and being on the same page about everything. I don't know, because I feel like I raise my ceiling of this team more and more each week, because we have so much more that potential that I feel like we haven't reached yet. I think just keep working. I don't think there's a specific thing that we need to improve on, just getting better and better every day and increasing like the max you said. Yeah, it's going to be fun. He's a great athlete, and I just can't wait to get at it. I think it boosts confidence in us, the crazy finishes and everything. It boosts confidence in us and brings us better as a team together. Crazy stuff brings people together. You remember it more. And so I think it's just bringing us together more and more each time these crazy things happen. I would say it's pretty much the same, just preparing for your opponent, and then doing what we do best is just doing our best. Chasing our best is what Coach Dawson says. So just chasing our best every week, no matter who we're going against. Just great, hard football, just giving it everything we got. Not something specific, but just great, gritty, hard football.
That was probably one of the most special wins I've been a part of. I told the team how proud I was of them, not because of the result of the game, but we stuck together and played as a team. We had plenty of reasons for that not to turn out the way it did, but man, we just represented our school, we represented ourselves, we played in such a way that it showed we cared about the guy next to us, and in a hard game like that, you can't have any infighting or people not all on the same page. And so for all those reasons, I was really proud of our team, and it took 4 quarters. It wasn't looking good there for a while, but once again, we just stuck to the plan, trusted each other, and pulled it out when we needed to. Yeah, it's one phase of the game, and we talk about playing complementary football, and special teams gets about 20 plays a game, so you got to make it count. And obviously, in a close game, the kicking game's going to show up, and we worked hard on that all week and thought we had opportunities to make some plays in that phase. And when the opportunity presented itself, we were able to make the plays. And so I think the guys are now seeing how offense and defense and special teams can serve one another, and when we all do that, the entire team benefits. And so it was definitely good to see, and we're going to need more of it. Every week has new challenges, so it's really, I'm not trying to dodge the question, but what do we have to do this week to win the game? And so, yes, you have trends and things that you're starting to see as the season goes on, but your full focus right now is what do we have to do to beat Friendship? And so, next week and the bye week, we'll have a chance to kind of take a breath, take a bigger picture look at, what are we doing well, what are we not doing well, but this is not the week to do that. Friendship is a really good team. We're going to their place yet again on the road. 3 out of 4 weeks we're on the road. It's been a little bit of a gauntlet. So we don't have time to come up for air and kind of figure out all those big picture type things. Our full focus is on what do we have to do this week to win the game. Yeah, our mentality is whenever there's a game to play, we're going to go play it. So whether that's at home, whether it's going to Lubbock, whether it's going all the way to the Metroplex, it doesn't matter to us. And this team has really bought into that mentality. I think that's why you see us playing really well on the road. You know I've been other places where long road trips are kind of frowned upon. Well, it's a way of life here. These boys are used to it. They've grown up playing youth sports where they're on the road every weekend, driving to Dallas, driving to Austin, going to Houston. It's just another day. And so we capitalize on that. It's a tough West Texas mindset. These boys represent that, and I have no issues with this team going anywhere to play.
Clinch the win.
Incredibly proud. Not many teams hold Cornerstone to 14 points. We knew it was going to be a challenge. We felt good about our plan, but you got to go out there and execute, and they had talent everywhere. I mean, it wasn't like you could just focus on one guy, try to take him out of the game. They had 4 others that could make you pay. So it was a collective effort. Tremendous job by the coaches putting a plan together, and then these senior leadership on our defense, them taking the plan, preparing all week, and then going to execute. I mean, just a tremendous. He's a tremendous player. He jumps off the screen. I mean, you can watch about a handful of plays, and you're like, yeah, I get it. I mean, we have a lot of respect for him, and it's a tremendous challenge for us. We're working on a plan right now. You're going to give up plays to a guy like that. I mean, that's just how it is. But how do you respond to those? Can we limit other guys from hurting you as well? And so it's going to be, once again, a collective effort, everybody doing their job, playing complementary football. If defense gives up a play, now it's offense and special teams' job to pick them up, and vice versa. So it's a big challenge for us. Tremendous respect for him as a player. I can see why he's going to Texas Tech. They look pretty good, by the way, too. So but we wouldn't want it any other way. You play football to have big matchups and big games and big challenges, and so my team gets excited with those things, and we'll go out there Friday night and try to execute the plan. Obviously, we study last year's game, but in terms of how much value do I put in it, I almost put 0. And the reason for that goes back to my mentality. What do we do this week to win this game? And it's 2 totally new teams, totally different situation, totally different things going into the game. So whatever's happened in the past is real, and yes, you can learn from it. But there's going to be a ball game this Friday night at 7, and that's what our focus is on.
Friday.
Yeah, we're still chasing our best. There's plenty of room to grow. Whether you win big games, whether you lose big games, I think a good team takes an honest look at themselves and is always looking, how can we get better? And so we're continuing to grow, continuing to grind, continuing to work, and that's how it's going to be as long as I'm the coach here.
And how close would you say that your team is to playing their best football?
I don't know that any of us know what our best is. I know a lot of teams settle for something other than their best, and so our mentality, as long as they're letting us play, is to come today, work with all our heart, give it everything we got, continue to come together as a team, continue to learn the schemes, continue to work the fundamentals, and just put our head down and go to work. And so, you know, Pete Carroll says there's no finish line. Well, obviously, containing the big play capability of their offense. We were able to do that against Cornerstone. I mean, that's going to be a point of emphasis again. We need some production on the offensive side of the ball. Our offense has found a way when we got to make plays, we make them. Now I'm looking for that kind of impact throughout the game. Special teams got to show up one play at a time, make their presence known in the game, and then mentality-wise, we got to be in it for 4 quarters. We're expecting a very stiff challenge. It's a very good, well-coached team. So we can't react to anything that happens early on. We got to be in it for the long haul and trust that all these close games we've been in is starting to develop this mindset that we don't care how a game starts, we care how it ends.
How about your Browns?
Hey, what do you know? That was good to see. I know the people in Cleveland are fired up.